Can one artist completely change the direction of hip-hop in less than a decade? It's a question fans continue to debate every time CardiB releases new music, makes headlines, or breaks another record. Love her or criticize her, one thing is impossible: to deny CardiB has become one of the most influential female rappers of her generation. The title of Queen of Hip-Hop has never belonged to just one person forever. Every era has produced artists who reshaped the culture in their own way. Legends such as Queen Latifah, Lauryn Hill, Missy Elliott, Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown, Nicki Minaj, and many others each left an unforgettable mark on the genre. Because of that history, calling anyone the new queen is guaranteed to spark passionate debates among fans. What makes CardiB's story so fascinating is how quickly everything happened. Before dominating music charts, she was building an audience through social media with her outspoken personality and unfiltered humor. Millions of people followed her because she felt genuine. She wasn't trying to create a perfect celebrity image. Instead, she embraced every flaw, every mistake, and every success in full view of the public. When CardiB entered the music industry, many critics doubted her longevity. Some believed she was simply an internet celebrity chasing a music career that wouldn't last. Others questioned whether she could compete with established rappers who had spent years building their reputations. Those doubts didn't last long. Her breakout success proved she was more than a viral personality. With confident delivery, memorable hooks, and undeniable charisma, Cardi quickly transformed skepticism into admiration. Songs climbed the charts, audiences grew worldwide, and the music industry began recognizing that a major new force had arrived. But chart success alone doesn't earn someone the title of hip-hop royalty. Hip-hop has always valued authenticity, storytelling, confidence, and cultural influence. Artists become legends not only because they sell records, but because they inspire conversations and influence future generations. That's why CardiB's career deserves a closer look. Her rise wasn't built on one hit, it was built on connecting with millions of people who saw parts of themselves in her journey. Coming from humble beginnings, Cardi often speaks openly about the struggles she experienced before becoming famous. Rather than hiding her past, she made it part of her identity. That honesty helped fans trust her. In an industry where image often feels carefully controlled, Cardi's willingness to be herself stood out. As her popularity exploded, so did the expectations. Every release, every performance, and every public appearance became a major event. Supporters celebrated her fearless personality, while critics questioned whether she could maintain her momentum. Instead of backing away from the pressure, Cardi seemed to embrace it. She continued proving that confidence wasn't simply part of her image, it was part of who she was. Whether speaking during interviews, performing on stage, or interacting with fans online, she remained unmistakably herself. That authenticity became one of her greatest strengths, and laid the foundation for an extraordinary career that would soon redefine what success looked like for a female rapper. As CardiB's popularity continued to grow, one song changed everything. Bodak Yellow wasn't simply another hit record, it became a cultural phenomenon. The song dominated streaming platforms, climbed to the top of the charts, and introduced Cardi to audiences far beyond hip-hop. Almost overnight, she went from being a promising newcomer to one of the biggest names in music. What made the track so memorable wasn't just its catchy hook. It carried confidence, ambition, and determination. Cardi delivered every verse with the energy of someone who had spent years waiting for a chance to prove herself. Listeners connected with that hunger, and the song quickly became an anthem for people chasing success against the odds. Reaching the top of the charts was only the beginning. The success of Bodak Yellow brought enormous attention, but it also brought intense pressure. Many artists struggled to follow up a breakthrough hit. Critics wondered whether Cardi could repeat that level of success, or if she would become another one-hit wonder. She answered those questions with consistency. Instead of disappearing after one successful single, Cardi continued releasing music that resonated with fans around the world. Collaborations with major artists expanded her audience, while each new release demonstrated that she could adapt to different styles without losing her own identity. One of the defining moments of her career arrived with the release of her debut album, Invasion of Privacy. Expectations couldn't have been higher. Fans wanted to hear more than club anthems, they wanted to know who CardiB really was as an artist. The album delivered both confidence and vulnerability. Throughout the project, Cardi balanced energetic tracks with personal stories about relationships, ambition, fame, and the challenges that came with sudden success. She showed listeners that behind the bold personality was someone willing to speak honestly about her experiences. Critics praised the album for its variety and emotional depth, while fans embraced its honesty. The project became both a commercial and critical success, proving Cardi wasn't relying on a single viral moment. She had established herself as an artist capable of creating a complete body of work. Awards soon followed. Recognition from the music industry confirmed what many fans already believed. Cardi B wasn't simply enjoying temporary popularity, she had earned respect from critics, fellow musicians, and award organizations alike. Yet perhaps her greatest achievement wasn't measured by trophies or chart positions. She inspired countless young artists to believe that unconventional paths could still lead to extraordinary success. Her story challenged traditional ideas about how stars are created. Social media, authenticity, and relentless determination had become powerful tools in building a career. As her influence expanded, Cardi B was no longer being discussed as just another successful rapper. She was becoming one of the defining voices of her generation, and the conversation about whether she deserved the title of hip-hop's new queen was only becoming louder. As Cardi B's career reached new heights, her influence extended far beyond music. She became a cultural force whose impact could be seen in fashion, social media, entertainment, and even public conversations. Every appearance generated headlines, every interview produced viral moments, and every new project attracted millions of viewers eager to see what she would do next. One of Cardi's greatest strengths has always been her ability to connect with people. Unlike many celebrities who carefully separate their public and private lives, she often shares her thoughts openly. Whether celebrating major achievements or discussing difficult moments, she speaks in a way that feels direct and unfiltered. That honesty has helped her build an incredibly loyal fan base. Fashion also became an important part of her identity. From red carpet events to music videos, Cardi consistently embraced bold, creative looks that reflected her larger-than-life personality. Designers recognized her influence, and she soon became a regular presence at major fashion events around the world. Her willingness to experiment with different styles inspired countless fans to express themselves with confidence. At the same time, Cardi never stopped reminding people where she came from. She frequently acknowledged the struggles she faced before becoming famous, and spoke about the importance of hard work and determination. That message resonated with many people who saw her success as proof that difficult beginnings do not have to define someone's future. Of course, a career as visible as Cardi B's has also included controversy. Public disagreements, social media debates, and constant media attention have often placed her at the center of headlines. While some critics argue that these moments distract from her music, others believe they simply reflect her refusal to hide her opinions. Regardless of where people stand, the attention has kept Cardi at the center of popular culture. Another defining chapter came through her collaborations with other major artists. Working with musicians across different genres allowed her to reach even broader audiences, while showcasing her versatility. Among her biggest collaborations was WAP with Megan Thee Stallion, a song that quickly became one of the most talked-about releases of its time. It dominated charts, broke streaming records, and sparked conversations about artistic freedom, expression, and the evolving role of women in hip-hop. The discussion surrounding the song proved something important. Cardi B had reached a point where every major release influenced the cultural conversation. Whether people praised her work or criticized it, they were paying attention. Few artists possess that level of influence, and it demonstrated just how significant her presence had become. As new female rappers entered the industry, many openly acknowledged that Cardi's success helped create more opportunities. Her achievements showed record labels, streaming platforms, and audiences that female rappers could consistently dominate charts, while leading some of the biggest moments in popular music. By this stage of her career, the debate had shifted. People were no longer asking whether Cardi B belonged among hip-hop's biggest stars. Instead, the question had become whether her accomplishments, influence, and cultural impact were enough to place her alongside the greatest female rappers in history. As the conversation around Cardi B continued to grow, so did the comparisons with the women who came before her. Every generation of hip-hop has produced artists who changed the culture in different ways. Queen Latifah helped expand opportunities for women in rap through powerful, socially conscious music. Lauryn Hill blended lyrical brilliance with unforgettable songwriter. Missy Elliott revolutionized creativity in both music and visuals. Lil' Kim and Foxy Brown redefined confidence and style, while Nicki Minaj dominated an entire era with record-breaking success. Because of that incredible legacy, earning the title of Queen of Hip-Hop is never simple. Cardi B's supporters argue that she has already built a resume worthy of that conversation. Her chart success, streaming numbers, award recognition, and worldwide popularity place her among the biggest female rappers of the modern era. She has consistently proven that she can create songs that appeal to both hip-hop fans and mainstream audiences without losing her distinctive personality. Another reason many people admire Cardi is her ability to evolve. Every stage of her career has brought new challenges, from managing worldwide fame to balancing music, business ventures, and family life. Despite intense public attention, she has continued finding ways to remain relevant in an industry that changes rapidly. Social media has also played a major role in her success. Unlike many celebrities who rely solely on carefully managed publicity, Cardi often communicates directly with her audience. She celebrates victories, addresses criticism, and shares everyday moments that make fans feel connected to her journey. That relationship has helped maintain a loyal fan base even during periods when she isn't releasing new music. Beyond entertainment, Cardi has occasionally used her platform to discuss issues that matter to her, encouraging fans to pay attention to topics affecting their communities. Whether people agree with every opinion she shares or not, her willingness to speak openly has made her one of the most recognizable voices in popular culture. Still, the debate remains far from settled. Some fans believe no single artist should permanently hold the title of hip-hop queen, because every generation brings new talent with different strengths. Others argue that legends who transformed the genre decades ago should always remain at the top of the conversation. Those differing opinions are part of what makes hip-hop unique. The culture has always encouraged competition, discussion, and the constant pursuit of greatness. Every new artist enters with the hope of leaving a lasting legacy, but only a few manage to shape the industry in ways that influence future generations. CardiB has undoubtedly become one of those influential figures. Her journey from internet personality to global superstar has inspired countless people to believe that determination, authenticity, and confidence can open doors that once seemed impossible. Whether through chart-topping singles, memorable performances, or unforgettable public moments, she has created a career that continues to attract worldwide attention. As her story continues to unfold, one final question remains. Has CardiB already earned the crown? Or is her greatest chapter still waiting to be written? As we look at CardiB's journey from aspiring entertainer to one of the biggest names in hip-hop, it's clear that her impact reaches far beyond record sales. She has become a symbol of ambition, resilience, and self-confidence for millions of fans around the world. Her story proves that success doesn't always follow a traditional path. Sometimes, authenticity and determination can be just as powerful as years of industry experience. Over the course of her career, Cardi has collected chart-topping singles, major awards, sold-out performances, and countless milestones that many artists only dream of achieving. She has shown an ability to dominate conversations, influence trends, and remain relevant in an industry where public attention can shift almost overnight. At the same time, the debate over the title of Queen of Hip-Hop continues because hip-hop itself is constantly evolving. Every era introduces new voices, fresh perspectives, and artists who redefine what success looks like. Rather than replacing the legends who came before her, CardiB has added her own chapter to a history already filled with groundbreaking women who transformed the genre. Perhaps that is what makes her story so important. She didn't follow someone else's blueprint. She created her own. By embracing her personality, speaking openly about her experiences, and refusing to apologize for who she is, Cardi built a career that feels unique to her. Whether performing on stage, releasing new music, or connecting with fans online, she has remained one of the most recognizable figures in modern entertainment. Her influence can also be seen in the next generation of artists. Many emerging rappers have entered the industry during an era in which female voices are receiving greater attention than ever before. While many people contributed to that progress, CardiB has undoubtedly been one of the artists helping to push those doors even wider. Still, the question remains open. Is CardiB the definitive new queen of hip-hop? The answer ultimately depends on how each fan defines greatness. Some prioritize lyrical skill, others value commercial success, cultural influence, longevity, innovation, or live performances. There is no single measure that settles the debate for everyone. What cannot be denied, however, is that CardiB has secured her place among the most influential female rappers of her generation. Her achievements, global popularity, and lasting impact ensure that her name will remain part of hip-hop history for years to come. As her career continues to evolve, fans will be watching closely to see what she accomplishes next. New music, new milestones, and new records may further strengthen her legacy, while future artists will continue drawing inspiration from the path she helped create. So, what do you think? Has Cardi B already earned the title of the new queen of hip-hop, or do you believe that crown belongs to someone else? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, so you never miss our next deep dive into the biggest stories shaping the world of hip-hop. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for the watching and subscribe.